with my buddy, Rick Schlesinger. I think you know who he is. EOS New York. We are at, gosh, we were just saying, this is almost a year.
Almost a year since the first New York EOS Meetup.
That's crazy, man.
When we had the first one in February of 2018, it was Thomas Cox, and he was presenting on the EOS.io software, the governance structure, some of the unique capabilities of EOS.io. And here we are just over a year later, and we're going to have some of the first applications that are building on EOS.io that are pretty transformative. So we're going to hear from a stable coin. We're going to hear from one of the EOS Hackathon winners. And then we'll also hear from some of the venture capital firms that are investing in EOS applications and dApps. So it's going to be a good night. We'll have some food, we'll have some drink, we'll have some conversation.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I heard they were giving out money.
they might be airdropping some free tokens.
No, I mean VC money.
Oh, well.
I don't have any ideas, but maybe I'll get lucky.
Maybe.
Probably not. Excellent. Well, you look really well. I know it's been a long ride, and nobody in this space is going to fault you guys for not doing enough. So I'll express my gratitude to Rick and the whole team. I know it's not a one-man show, but yeah, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears goes into all this. So we appreciate it.
No, thank you. I really appreciate everyone in the community that is continuing to push the envelope with EOS, continuing to really carry the torch and push forward. I mean, we're seeing the fruits of that labor tonight. We're going to see some really interesting projects, and just excited about where EOS is going in the future. So.
And it's sick because it's all pure passion. Nobody's collecting a fat paycheck by any means.
No, I've worked. I used to work in M&A, and I worked very hard there. And since starting this business, I haven't worked harder anywhere else. I mean, you're talking about in college when you're pulling all-nighters for finals and stuff. This is 10 times more. But you know what? I love it. Like every single day, I'm still excited. And so it doesn't feel like work. It feels like play. And so that's why we're excited to get up every morning and continue to promote EOS and promote the software and promote sort of this vision of freedom and bringing people closer together through technology. So it's a great journey to be on, and I'm very I express a lot of gratitude for the universe for allowing me to do this.
Oh, right on. Now you're talking my language. Tony Robbins has a great line, and he says, your work could either be your job, your career, or your passion. And if it's your passion, you just hit gold.
Oh, I did.
Totally.
Not making a ton of money, but that doesn't matter because I'm feeling good about it. So it's great.
Excellent. Cool. Well, I'm glad I caught you now.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, you've been a huge part of this local New York community, so I really appreciate everything you do.
That's sweet. I'll take
Iron Monkey.
I'll take the praise. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.
Excellent. Look who I just found. We're here at the EOS New York meetup. This is like the first year anniversary, I guess. I was just telling Rick that about a year ago in February we had the first meetup here. It's been a long time. It was strange. When I was walking over here today, I was thinking about what was going through my head last year. Like, there's no network. There's no anything.
Yeah, it didn't exist.
Some guy named Thomas Cox is going to come here and talk. And I'm like, he's like from Seattle. What's he going to tell us? I don't know. It was cool, though. And here we are a year later.
Definitely. Yeah, so much has happened in the last year. It's kind of wild. And, every other crypto community I've been a part of, whether it was Bitcoin, Ethereum, Lisk, or Rise, I haven't seen it do as much in a year as the EOS community has.
Yeah.
It's been so awesome to see progress.
You've been in the space for a while, right?
Yeah, since 2013 when I first started Bitcoin.
Oh, so you started with Bitcoin. Okay. Have you dabbled in any of Dan Larimer's other projects?
A little bit into Steam, but I sort of missed that wave that was focused on Ethereum at that time, and then I ran into all kinds of issues with Ethereum, like transaction fees and not being scalable locally, but I found EOS and it kind of solved all those problems.
Cool. I feel like a lot of folks from Steam have come on over because they follow Dan. There's some really smart folks in that community also. Gave me a lot of help early on because there was like tons of help articles on like how to do whatever you needed to do, which wasn't necessarily published out there for everybody.
Right.
Yeah, so tonight, are you here to get money or give money?
Hopefully neither.
Well, I think that they're giving out VC dollars. That's why I showed
Interesting.
up.
Yeah, I'm here mostly to watch and network and see people in the community. Just enjoy another event. I was here at that first event with Thomas Cox about a year ago. So,
Okay, great.
yeah, that was before we were even doing anything with CypherGlass, the beginning or anything like that. But so much has happened. It's wild.
What's going on at CypherGlass these days?
A lot. We're working on some pretty exciting projects. So in addition to EOS Name Service, which we just launched, we have some pretty ambitious plans there to sort of extend the utility of accounts. Beyond that, we're working on some projects to hopefully increase voter turnout on the network. So encourage people, not just individuals, but also VPs, to sort of get out there. And Kevin from EOS New York has done a great job of that as well, to get the VPs to sort of go public with their views on referendum, and then hopefully get some of those benefits.
Yeah, totally. Well, I want to be the first to thank you for doing everything that you're doing.
I appreciate that.
Nobody's getting a huge paycheck at this point. And that's part of what makes this so great, because everyone's passionate about it. It doesn't feel like work. And it doesn't feel like work. It's like gold.
Absolutely. Yeah, the community is like none other, and I have fun every single day, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, and the news that you guys put out, unbelievable, because the news cycle with EOS is like nonstop. I mean, there's no way I could keep up with all of it. So I really appreciate the updates that we get, sometimes more than once a week, right? And you guys jump on it quickly.
Yeah, we're looking
and the tutorials that you do, appreciate that also.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. We're looking to do more live stuff and everything EOS. So hopefully when the news breaks, we can talk about it immediately, and then you don't have to wait 3 or 4 days by the time the podcast goes live to dig your own thoughts on it.
Very good. I saw the thumbnail of your latest, and it looks like you've got a new studio going on.
Yeah.
Is there like grass or something in the background?
It's fake grass. They
That's awesome.
Fake hedge panels from Amazon, and then a couple of those. It's almost like a tack board you use in a workshop to hang tools.
Yeah.
And that's the hang the flamethrower. And I think I'm going to add little things over time. And maybe change it up a little bit.
I was wondering what that was in the background. And it looks like a gun, but I don't have time to watch this video right now.
It's the Elon Musk's flamethrower, not a flamethrower, I guess, for the boring company. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So are you looking forward to anything in particular tonight with the presenters?
I'm definitely looking forward to hear Rob Hickey from Nougat speak. I'm excited to, I saw them at the San Francisco EOS Hackathon where they won. So I'm excited to see kind of how that platform has developed from that very early concept to what it is today. So
I thought that was a gem of an idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm totally not a developer or programmer, but I have been on GitHub.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a second, that makes all the sense in the world.
Oh, yeah, especially, it was pretty perfectly timed with the Microsoft acquisition, because now everybody's like, whoa, I don't want to be a part of that GitHub, so it's very well timed.
Yeah, really cool. I was hoping to see Mike Novogratz here tonight, but
I know Sam is coming, who's kind of Mike's co-founder. He started Galaxy Digital with him, so he's like our own little Mike Novogratz here, I guess. But we'll see if
I can get a hold of him too.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you, Rob.
Yeah,
this has been great.
Thank you.
This is Swell Shark?
No, so Swell Shark is a media buying agency.
Okay.
So we do
Media buy for any crypto companies?
no. We do like CPGs and luxury brands, which isn't too terrible to work with. So a lot of the natural and organic foods like Applegate, organic meats, Jerry's organic eggs, Virgin Organic Airways,
Got it.
Sotheby's International Realty. It's all right. It pays the bills, but crypto is definitely my side hobby.
I was in the ad tech business for a while and the organic food business for a while.
Oh wow! How about that? What are you doing?
I'll talk about it up there very briefly, but I ran an organic food company for about 6 years. Yeah. And then I exited that. I moved on to a music app business, but in between I was always working in between like ad tech companies because I was building up that company with ad tech companies. So I also have a DMP business in the programmatic ad space where we're the single largest audience bank for crypto companies, crypto audiences. So our DMP technology sits on CoinMarketCap.com. So if you did have media buying, if you were media buying for any crypto companies ever, come talk to us because we have all the data that you should run.
Well,
there you go.
It's funny you mention that. I mean, we know probably a lot of the same people. And there's always projects that are approaching me because ad tech is sort of an idea in the whole media buying space and all that. I'll nerd out on that stuff. I'm more interested in, everything else that goes with advertising.
Of course.
So you sound like a bit of a serial entrepreneur. I have to admit, I was very impressed with the Nougat idea. When I heard it come out, I was telling Rob from CypherGlass that the timing was just perfect. considering what's going on with Microsoft and the takeover, folks don't want to use that. Do you have any big announcements that you're going to make tonight that you want to share?
I do.
This will come out later, so you don't have to worry about ruining anything.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So basically, because we were not started as a traditional startup, we started as a group of people that didn't necessarily know each other, put together, we had the idea, we executed well, but then post South Africa Hackathon, we did some team shuffling and now team rebuilding. And today what we're doing is we're announcing our tech team that's bringing it to the next level. So we are, what NuGet is becoming is, from a base layer, it is of course the decentralized Git repo platform, aka GitHub. That's just base, and that part isn't as interesting. What is particularly interesting is we are creating several experiments in incentives, and we want to have the free market tell us what incentives has the most stickiness. So we have what we're calling the Kickstarter model incentive that's going to launch, as well as the 99 Designs code contest style that's going to launch. And so in that case, if you have a project, you're going to send USD dollars via the Carbon stablecoin. You're going to send USD into this platform, into this project. If I give you $100 for your project, I, as a donator, can see what developer was hired with that $100 and what code was created with that $100. And so I can actually provide a good reputation or a bad reputation towards people that I've actually, like, my money is going into their pockets to help develop. That rabbit hole keeps on going, but really what we're announcing is our dev team.
Okay.
So we're excited to announce that our systems architect who's coming on, are you familiar with Lumios?
Sure.
Okay, Lumios is, the CEO of Lumios is a great guy named Ali Aish.
Okay.
His brother is coming on as our systems architect. So Mo Aish he spent 5 years at Google. He's a senior software engineer at Google. Before that, he was at Ford, creating self-driving cars. And so he's coming on as our systems architect. We also have a smart contract developer who happens to have developed the single most widely used EOS smart contract to date. And then we have a full stack developer who's coming on as well. So we are, as of next week, we are kicking off coding.
Sounds great.
That's where we're at.
What is the most used EOS contract right now?
I'm not allowed to necessarily. Yeah, so that's
okay.
I mean, anyone can really look up that, but I think people really want their, before we sort of go fully public with who the people are, they want to remain a bit anonymous to a certain degree. But we'll be making that announcement next month, basically, as to who the rest of the tech team is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, are you in town for just this event?
I live in New York City now.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah. So I am a New Yorker. So I've been here for over a decade, but went to San Francisco for 2 years, and now we're back. So I'm back and forth all the time anyway. So.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it goes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, looking forward to hearing your presentation today. Appreciate you taking the time to talk. Alex, hi, I'm Dan.
Nice to meet you.
Are you with Carbon?
Yeah, I'm with Carbon.
Cool. What do you do there?
So I basically handle a lot of the front end and back end over there. So I do a lot of the product. Also was an original investor in a bunch of crypto stuff. So I was always in the space for a while. So
very nice. And now you're here at the EOS New York Meetup to make some announcements tonight.
Probably, yeah. We're testing out this new POS system that we're gonna show around, which is a point of sale system. We brought a bunch of t-shirts that we're gonna basically sell and buy with Carbon USD. So it's gonna be
interesting. Yeah. That's neat. So I read a little bit about what you need to download links first.
Yeah. So the way it's gonna start is we're gonna have download links, which is basically a wallet that lets you connect to there's many dApps on it. One is the CSC application, which you can then download, and then that will let you start transferring EOS/USD over and then buying t-shirts.
So for the people that can't make it here tonight, the instructions would be
basically so step 1, download the EOS Links app. Step 2, you can find it on the homepage of the Carbon USD application. Second, you just pass through KYC, which is basically knowing who you are, give your identification, and then you can start
Appreciate it.